All right, hello and welcome everyone to Akashic Records. How very exciting. Now, this is the first of our series of free webinars that we're hoping to do every month. And it's being brought to you by our special sponsor today, which is DanielAnswers.com. Which many of you now know, and I see a lot of you out there, that it's the place to come to for getting your biggest and most important questions answered. So please check out that site, DanielAnswers.com, after the webinar. So Akashic Records, very, very exciting, very big. Many of you have heard about it, but haven't yet had the pleasure of experiencing it for yourself. What it really is, what it means, what it offers, what it brings. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So good to have everyone here. Now, I want to give a little bit of an overview, but not too much, because I don't want to label or define or set any kind of fixed parameters around what are the Akashic Records. So all I really want to say about it, and you got in the description of our event today, is what we're doing is we're going to be looking at the universe through very different eyes. Now, when we look outside and we see trees and we see roads, we see cars and houses and people, and we've become, I guess, climatized to that's what the universe looks like. Well, instead of seeing this natural world in the way we always see it, we're going to be seeing the universe today as an enormous library containing infinite knowledge and information. And in this library, we are going to explore 3 very important books. Now, these books are all about you. Our favorite topic in the world. There are 3 books all about you, and we're going to get a look at them. So, the first book, a book about your past, where you can access information on your recent past in this incarnation, if you like, and even information on past lives. A lot of very interesting things there. Book number 2, a book about your present. And this is what are the lessons that we're learning and experiencing at the moment, in here and now. Very important, as the more we learn, the faster we shift, and the more we can go on to bigger lessons and bigger experiences. And that brings us to book number 3. And this is about information on your possible futures and what decisions will lead you there. So 3 very important books, a book on the past, a book on the present, and a book on the future. And this is what we're going to go and access in this huge library that we call the universe. Very exciting. And I realized that we're touching on some of the stuff we look at in our self-mastery program. And I think that's, a really wonderful experience as well. And it gives everyone a taste of some of the abilities that are to come later on in the training. So I'm excited to share this level of training with you guys. Very exciting for me. And I know Sonia's very excited to be putting this on for everyone. So how are we going to access the Akashic Records? How do we go from seeing the natural world the way we always see it to seeing it through different eyes? Well, we're going to use the power of visualization or meditation, if you like. Now, don't go into a panic or fear. Oh, I can't meditate. I can't do this, can't do that. Think of it as a visualization. And think of it as you are supported. I've got your back. I've got you covered. I'm going to be helping out a lot. So this is just going to be like a stroll through the park, even though we're having a stroll into the universe's library. So I realize that some of you on the training are new to what we do and haven't done the training. And don't worry about that. I really wanted this to be available to as many people as possible. We nearly had it as a prerequisite that you'd done Boost Your Intuition and Limitless You, but I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted it to be open to anyone, wherever you're at. So what makes that possible is that I will be helping you along the way. Okay, so I'll be working behind the scenes, holding a strong enough space energetically for you to get the most out of this experience, as much as you possibly can, given where you're at. All right, so who is anyone out there wants to put up their hand as to who hasn't done any of the training at this point, the basic stuff? All right, some of you, bit here, bit there. But you know what? It's totally fine. Like I said, I'm going to hold a space for you guys and be working behind the scenes just to support you as much as I possibly can to get to where we're going today. How's that sound? Everyone good with that? Some of you going, oh, it sounds good. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I trust what you're saying. And that's good enough for me. All right. So I think it goes without saying that I'm always going to encourage everyone to do at least our first 3 courses, the Boost Your Intuition, Limitless You, and Upgrade Your Reality. They have been created to give you the foundations to get the most out of your life. So I'm always going to encourage that. But as I said, I'm going to do my best to keep you guys covered in this event. Now, there are some rules for the road, if you like, some pre-flight checks that we're going to go through to help get you the most wonderful experience possible in this situation. When I say in this situation, that kind of came out wrong, to have you fully enjoy this. And one of the biggest things to keep in mind is removing expectation. Some of you are going into this with, oh, I better get this. I better get it. I don't want to miss out. I've only got this one opportunity and it better work for me. Well, that's coming from fear. So going into a situation from fear is going to create something to fear, and that's going to be your undoing. Okay? So, number 1, this isn't the only chance you have at accessing the Akashic records. All right? You have this lifetime and plenty of others to experience that. And the more attached you are to getting it right, the less likely you are to experience what there is to be experienced. Especially when you don't want the experience to be the lesson of being unattached. Okay? So don't be attached to the Akashic records or the books or anything like that, but rather just see this as, well, hey, if all I get is an hour, hour and a half of a beautiful, relaxing meditation and visualization, then I've really given to myself and I've been self-loving. So if all you get out of that is time to yourself, peace and relaxation, just let that be okay. Like, that's good. That's okay. If that's all that comes of this, I'm okay with that. All right? And that will help you just be completely unattached of any other outcomes. Can you guys do that? Yeah. I know it's tricky. You get excited. I want to do this. I want to see this. But this is the way to do it. All right. Number 2, in terms of our little rules for the road. When we go into the library and we're going to look at the books, very exciting just talking about it. It might help, it's up to you, it might help to imagine that you're looking at books about a friend, somebody else. All right? And that way you can become even more unattached. Because sometimes we can get very fearful. Oh, what lessons am I learning now? And we get very emotional and we start blocking the information. We have preferences, we have judgments. Whereas if you can go in there with, I'm just having a look for a friend, out of pure curiosity, then you'll be open to much more. Especially when we look at the future book. People bring in all kinds of things. What am I going to see? Am I going to see bad things, horrible things, things I don't want to see? And that's going to kill it. That's going to ruin the experience. So again, if you can just be, you know what? This is possible futures, not necessarily the definite future. And it's not even really about me. It's just about somebody I know. How's everyone with that? You good with that? Yeah? Good. You guys are being inanimate. You haven't crashed, have you? No, you're all good. All right. Beautiful. All right. Now there's a third little rule for the road. If you feel you've gone into ego or some energetic attack is going on, if you know how to clear your ego from the training, please go ahead and do that on your own. If you're new to this and you don't know how to do that, please hold a strong enough intention for me to help you. I'll pick up on that and we'll get to work on you right away. All right. Now, you shouldn't go into any of that stuff now. It's a really beautiful process. Like I said, I will be holding the space, but in addition to that, we're working with some very powerful energies here. So I'm not expecting any turbulence on our journey. All right. Good, good, good. Now, before we get started, does anyone have any important questions before we go that you just, I got to ask this, or I can't be present? And I'm not talking about questions about your life, your personal life, your financial blocks. I'm not talking about those questions. About here and now, is there anything that's there? No? You ready to go? Good, good, good. All right. Because once we're going, baby. We're going all the way. Everyone's good. All right. Good on you, cat time. Writing some messages for me there. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, everyone just take some nice deep breaths to get ourselves nicely settled in again. Grab a drink of water if you need to. Okay. Maybe another nice deep breath for everyone. One more. Good. Now I feel ready. All right. Where we're going to begin is with our intuition booster visualization that many of you have experienced. Once we do that, we're going to change things up a little bit. So if you know it, you'll just come along with me on the ride. And if you don't know it, come along with me on the ride as well. So how we're going to do this is, if everyone would just like to relax, sitting in a relaxed position, closing their eyes. And I want you just to imagine or visualize a bright white ball of energy, a sphere just hovering above your head. Beautiful white ball of light. And then I want you to bring this ball down just completely immersing yourself in this energy, enveloping your head, your hair, your eyes, your jaws, your bones, your skull, everything, your brain, completely immersed into this energy. It's just filling you up from the inside, this white light filling you up. Have it beaming out through your eyes, your teeth, filling everything with this beautiful white light. Your ears, you can hear clearly. And then bring this white light down through your neck as well, into your shoulders. And then a bit into your chest, front of your shoulders as well, into your chest, your rib cage. Into your lungs, filling your lungs with beautiful, pure, white energy. Bringing that into your heart. You might see some murkiness there that this white light clears away. That's good. Be aware of that. Accept it and love it. Don't resist it. Bring this light lower into beneath your ribs now, into your stomach, into your liver, intestines, and kidneys, all around, filling that whole region with pure white light. And down your spine. Very important, bring that white light all the way through your spine as well. And into your hips. Bring that white light into your hips. So we're just filling ourselves completely with this white light from head all the way through skin, muscles, bone, organs, through our shoulders, down through our arms, and out through our fingertips, filling everything up. Through our hips, down our right leg, our thigh, our knee, our shin, ankles, feet and toes. And then through our left leg, white light through our thighs and hamstrings, your knee, shins, ankles, your feet, heels, and out through your toes. And now visualize, expand this white energy out, make it bigger, grow it all around you. So you're now in a ball of white light. That ball that was once above your head is now completely enveloped you. Perfectly safe, serene, connected, and ready for the next part of our journey. You're all doing great. No need to fear. It's all happening. May as well enjoy it. All right, now for step number 2. Very similar to number 1, but this time we have this beautiful big red ball of light hovering above our head. big, bright, brilliant red. And we're going to bring that down, filling ourselves with this beautiful, magnificent red. And allow that to fill your whole body down through your neck and shoulders. May feel a bit unusual, that's okay. It's all perfect. Bringing that red energy through your hands, your arms, out through your fingertips. Into your chest, heart and lungs. To your stomach, your intestines, your liver, the whole area, down through your spine. Your hips. Just take a moment to feel any area that you haven't gotten to yet before we get to the legs. Both arms, both hands. Now down through your right leg, your thighs and hamstrings. Your knee, shins, ankles, all glowing red. Beautiful red energy all through you. Very important energy. Don't judge it. Don't discriminate. It's all perfect. And out through your feet. Out through your toes. And now through your left leg. Beautiful glowing red energy. Out of your divine self. It's all perfect. Bringing that down. Through your knees, shins. Through your toes. Right. Just feel anywhere that still needs filling with this beautiful red energy. Your eyes need some more, your mouth, your throat. Give whatever needs this red light. Now see that bright red ball glowing with that white ball glowing. Everything's still there. Becoming more and more full of energy. You might feel we've just added a layer, bolstered ourselves. Powerful. Okay. Enjoy that sensation. Now we're going to step number 3. We're going to visualize a bright ball once again, and this time bright, brilliant orange. See this bright orange light above you, bringing that down into your head, enveloping you. Feeling your scalp, your hair, your eyes, your ears, your jaw. Down through your neck, into your shoulders and back of your neck. This brilliant, bright orange light. Bring it down into your ribs, filling your ribs, your lungs. How much they love that orange energy. Bring it into your heart as well. It's very calming, sense of certainty and security for your heart. And your shoulders, bringing that bright orange light into your shoulders as well. Then relax from the weight of the world, burdens we put upon ourselves, let that wash it away. And down through your arms, elbows and arms, to your wrists, to your hands. And out through your fingertips. Feeling your stomach, whole abdomen area, kidneys, liver. Make sure everything's getting full, this orange light. It likes to be in that area very much. Below your belly button, this energy loves to fill that space. Let it go wherever it wants to go, where it needs to go. And into your hips. Make sure we bring it down through our spine as well if we haven't done that yet. Bright orange light down our spine, through each vertebrae, through the spinal cord. And now through the hips. Down your right leg, filling your right leg with this bright orange light. To your knees. Your shins, your ankles. Be thorough. No point in hurrying it. There's many other benefits other than just what we're doing today. So bring that orange now through your left leg. Let it give comfort. All the walking and running and the journeying we do, impacting our legs. Out through our feet, left foot, toes, right foot, toes. Making sure we're completely enveloped in this orange light now. Great. Just enjoy that. Feel like we're ready for our next ball, our yellow ball. Visualizing our yellow ball. This time, why don't we just visualize that ball even bigger so it envelops us fully. In one hit, just to let that yellow ball completely envelop us and have it all completely intertwine and merge through all parts of our body, visualizing it filling everything. Doesn't matter in what order, just allow it to do its thing. Like it wants to envelop all the other colors. Holding them in. Just making sure this yellow bright light is filling everywhere. Light energy, happy, vibrant, like springtime. Try not to jump ahead. And I think we're ready for our nice big green ball of light. So this time again, imagine big, bright green ball of light, just big enough that it just swallows us up. Swallows the yellow and the orange and the red and the white, envelops, contains us all as one. That big, bright green ball, filling every part of us again. Our head, our hair, our eyes. Another way you can visualize this is if you've got this big jug of liquid green energy, tipping it in from the top, filling yourself up, pouring green juice, green energy, fills you up from the feet all the way up. You do it like that. I can work with that too. Beautiful. Then we're going to go to our next color, which is like a royal blue. Proud, powerful, certain, strong, big, beautiful blue light. It can be whatever shade of blue you see that comes to you. Just intending the purest color for you or resonate strongest. Don't get it wrong. Bringing the ball all around all the other balls, enveloping them, enveloping you. Or pouring the liquid from the top. It's just as perfect. In fact, I like to do both. Filling yourself completely with this blue. Mine's gone from a royal blue to a more of a lighter shade blue, sky blue, a bit darker than that. Let it be everything. Let it be all shades. That's perfect. All shades of all these colors is perfect. And now we're going to purple. Big purple ball, bringing that in. Whatever feels right. Might feel it as more of a darker purple. Filling yourself up all the way through. And the last color we're looking at now is indigo, violet, whatever you feel. It's like a whitey purple with a silvery purple, bringing that all the way through. That's what feels right. Go with that. Looks more whitey, like a very light paley purple. Go with that. If you can allow in a pearly, silvery purple, it's what I'm wanting to bring to you guys. Call it infinite purple. Making sure we're very thorough with this one. Bring it all through your hair, filling your scalp, relieving the tension, the worry, stress. Come through your face, through your eyes, opening your eyes to be able to see more than you're used to seeing. And open everything up inside of you. Third eye, your ears, jaw. Say what needs to be said, hear what needs to be heard. Communicate powerfully. And then down through your neck. Down through your spine and shoulders. Into your chest. Filling your lungs and your heart. Beautiful. And feeling down through your hands, arms, elbows, hands, fingertips. Feel what it's like to feel yourself as an infinite being. Beautiful. Stomach, intestines, all of this area, abdomen, filling that up. Liver, your kidneys, all the muscles, your lower back, spine, into hips. Okay, down through your right leg, hamstring, knee, back of knee, shin, calf, ankle, foot, toes, down your left leg, thighs and knees, hamstring, calves, ankles, feet, toes. Now see yourself as this brilliant being full of, enveloped in these amazing energies. Just experience that. Now I want you to imagine part of this brilliant, pearly, silvery purple, that there's like a cord or a rope. It's connecting from your navel, from your belly button, through this, all these balls of light, out through the top of the pearly ball, and all the way up, connecting up into the heavens, into the stars. I want you to hold on to this. It's almost like a vine made of brilliant purple and silver and white, and let it pull you up. Imagine it's taking you up to a platform, brilliant energy, same colors, purple, silver and white. It's like a platform. And as you come up top of this platform, everything begins to change. Start seeing everything very differently. And in front of you is a staircase. See this brilliant white light staircase. See it however it shows itself to you. Begin to walk up it. Feel what it's like as you place a foot on each step. Soft, but secure, sturdy. Stepping on a cloud you can't step through. Walk up the top of this staircase. To the next level. As you get closer and closer, you may very well see two doors made of light, white light, glowing bright. So bright, yet we can still see them without needing to squint or it hurting our eyes. Now, as you reach these brilliant white light doors, just ask them to open for you. Walk through them. Feel, to sense and see the library that is our universe. Walk into the main hall. This is your hall. You might feel or sense some other beings around. That's fine. Get a sense of what it looks like, what it feels like. Some of you might be feeling more than you're seeing. Some of you might be seeing more than you're feeling, or hearing, or whatever it is, it's perfect. Now, in a moment, you are going to be greeted by your librarian. Allow this being to approach you in this huge hall. You feel this being around you. Can you see it? What do they feel like? They will have 3 books with them. These are yours. They always will be. Request kindly for book number 1, the book of your past. Can you see or sense what this book looks like? Is it old? Is it new? What's it made out of? Get a sense of how old it really is, of how old you really are. Now, holding this book, ask it to open for you to whatever page is most important right now. You can talk to this book, or you can read if you can see it. You can feel, go with whatever is coming easily to you now. Ask this book to communicate what's on this page in a way that you can understand. You may wish to get a pen in one hand And just write down what the book is saying to you, holding the intention to stay connected to this book in this library at this level. Take the time you need to write out all that it has to say. Keep asking it more questions if you like. Clarify. If you don't feel like writing, back into the space. Just feel what it wants to say. See what else this book of the past has to show you. If there's any more messages for the you of today. Ask questions, you can listen. It's okay, there's no rules. You can just feel, just enjoy the space. That's a gift. Just another minute with this book before we move on. If there's not much to be said from the past book, that's okay. It is, after all about the past. Might not have a lot to say. The recordings of everything that has already happened. If you are more interested in the present or the future, then it will not have much to say. All right. Time to thank the Book of the Past for its words of wisdom today, for its energy. Thank you for recording my live so far. And as you look up, you will see your librarian ready to give you book number 2. So hand back the Book of the Past to receive the Book of the Present. See what this book feels like and looks like. Is it the same? Does it look different? Thank the librarian. It's time to open this book. Ask the book to show you what's the important lessons of the now. You may wish to write, you may wish to listen, just sit in this space. It gives you a message. You can ask how. How do I do that? Ask if it has any more messages or guidance. Take another minute. The Book of the Present. Okay, just finishing up those messages. Knowing that you can return to these books at any time. Say, is there anything else I need to know to improve my present? Anything else I need to know to improve my present? Closing that book, you'll see your librarian standing there. Hand that book back, ready to receive book number 3. Book of the future. What does this book look like? Thank the librarian. Look at this book. What does it look like? It's a message, and just its own appearance is a message for you. Ask the book, where would you like to take me? What would you like to show me? Open that book and it will guide you where it wants to go. You see something that's hurtful or painful or dangerous, you ask in your book, how do we avoid this happening in my future? Once you've got a message from one area, you can go to another. Where else would you like to take me? Or you can ask about a particular future. Good to allow the book to take you where it wants to go for now. If you need help with something, ask your librarian. Find yourself stuck. The librarian is here to help you. You might ask what you have to look forward to in your future. Okay, asking the book has any final messages for you for today. And taking another minute just to finish up with that book. Okay. Should be seeing the librarian ready to receive back this book, knowing that they'll be well taken care of. To thank the librarian for their service today, their service for eternity, really. Thank them for everything. Now it's time to go back through those white, huge doors of light. Look over to where they are. As you do, look around your beautiful hall, your library, knowing it's yours. You can visit it whenever you like. And walk through these bright white doors of light. Glide down these stairs. Grab a hold of this beautiful purpley silvery vine and let it lower you down back into wherever you're sitting right now, coming back into this body, your physical awareness, coming back so much wiser, more connected, and more on track than ever before. When you feel ready, just start taking a few deeper breaths. No hurry, in your own time. Have a deep breath. Keeping all the colors with you still, of course. Don't need to let go of that. So welcome back, everyone. How was that? Who would like to share their journey to the Akashic records? A simple gesture, if you like, hands up, thumbs up, whatever you can muster. If you're there, if you're back yet, Congratulations. Look at you guys go. Abina's looking happy. Willie's happy. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Very cool. Does anyone want to share an experience? That was great. Oh, I love that. And the message there. Ooh, some strong energy. You're welcome to share verbally or through the chat room. Might be easier to put it in the chat. Look at that for perfect timing. The camera just battery died that second. Literally just turned off. All right, from Andrew. Andrew shared, thank you, Andrew. From the book of the past, everything is all good. We want to hear things like that. It's a funny one to look at, isn't it? As well, it's in the past. There's not a lot I can do about any of that, but there's sometimes some interesting messages. I got one, but everything's all good. The past didn't need attention for Andrew. Present, simply focus on what to do and enjoy the process and journey. Great, beautiful. Future, for you to be in a new space, place, version, you need to leave the old space, place, version. Feels like that was the gem of today, Andrew. Letting go of the old, letting go of those attachments and all these things that you're kind of hoarding along your way. Good work. Oh, who else would like to share a bit there? You're welcome. That was Willie saying, great experience, beautiful. Thanks, Willie. Thank you for sharing. Abina, that was the deepest meditation I've ever experienced. Excellent, amazing. Well, it was, wasn't it? I couldn't come out of it myself. You know, I'm the one who has to do the talking. Had tears, but relaxing. Well, you had tears. Whoa, you know what I saw in my future? It was all going so smoothly. And the past, there was an interesting message from the past, and the present had an interesting message. And then the future was, all right, your whole family's going to have a car accident and die. Oh, okay, that's delightful. Well, thank you for that. It was all smooth sailing. Everything was rocking along until that little nugget there. And I was like, okay, so how do we avoid this from happening? And I got my message of what I needed to do. And it was like, okay. And it's a message I've been told many times. But it was a nice reminder to me. There's a place I'm not allowed to visit in the world. And you're not allowed to go there. Do not go there under any circumstances. Okay, got it. That really made that one clear. So that was my little experience of the future. But then I went into what's to look forward to, and it was funny. I saw grandkids and all these little things, and anything a little bit closer. And there was some very nice experiences with Sonny and things like that. So, okay, so we had Sunny. Oh, you're beautiful as always. Thank you. She said, thank you, Danny. Awesome. Really looking forward to doing this more. Yes, please do. Like any of the training we go through, like we go through anything we practice that in life, as we approach it the second time, we're not bringing the fear, anxiety, attachments that we brought in the first time. So repeating this is just going to get better and better and better. So I highly recommend that. With everything we do, always repeat. Wherever something's available for you guys to repeat it. It's just countless times of people saying to me, oh my God, that was so much better the second time round. So definitely do that. All right, so we got thanks for that from Willie. Thank you, Willie. Hanan, that was the easiest, clearest Akashic Records visit I've ever done. I'm going to take all the credit for that. There was, there was a bit of ego coming up there that I had to dissipate. But by the time I got you guys into, I think it was blue or purple, one of those, there was no ego. We had left all of the energetic attacks. We left, somebody had a very nasty ego. I think it was a husband. Couldn't quite tell if it was theirs or their partner's. Someone's was going nuts. And I dealt with that. And once we got up, though, we were really, once it's like getting above the turbulence. We had to get above the turbulence, and it was all smooth travels. What have we got here? Beautiful and mega. Thanks, Daniel. It was awesome. Beautifully done. My pleasure. Shannon, I'd never gone to Akashic Records before. This was rewarding, informative, and I want to go back. Good. Tamara, amazing, amazing, amazing. I love this so much. Really got clear on my past and what drives me in my current life and my future. I'm such a superpower for humanity now, and the future with UI looks amazing. Oh, look at that. That is just so cool. Nesha, best experience ever. You guys are awesome. I'm wondering for you guys, even before we got to the Akashic Records, as we were layering the colors, did anyone like really feel, what's the words? Oh, what did you feel when that was happening? For me, that was just like bolstering and bolstering and bolstering. That was a big deal even before we got up there. Just these layers. It was funny. I felt resistance to the red. And I was like, why do I want that? I was like, if it's what you are, don't reject it. So love to hear if anyone wants to share about the colors. Noam, vibration chains. Yep, absolutely, wasn't it? Shri, I was the librarian in the future book. It was awesome. Thanks for helping me. My pleasure. I love being the tour guide. You know that. I saw the blue before you said it. Yeah, and it's funny, Willie, you say that, because I was in that looking at everyone and I could see someone was already in blue. And that's when I said, don't jump ahead, because I saw someone had already had the blue around. I was like, why are they there for? I know you know the colors, but just work with me. But that was clearly perfect for you, Willie. That's just where you needed to be. Well, now I know who it was. There you go. Hilarious. Red energy was the heart pounding till the time you said it was all right. Yeah, wasn't that interesting with the red? I had that natural resistance. Oh, it's anger, or it's this, or it's, base, and it's whatever. But it's like, no, you can't. This is the problem. You reject energies, you reject these things. And it's not one of them that creates disharmony. It's rejecting them that creates disharmony. You need all of them. Not just, I'll take the blue and the purple because they're the fancy colors, You take all of them. They're what you are. They're whole. They make you whole. So there you go. Look, red color was warm and strong. There you go. We did experience different things based on how we've been brought up and raised. Tamara, it took my womb pain away. Oh, great. Orange was my favorite. It felt like a deep hug. Yeah, wasn't orange nice? I got a lot out of orange. It had, the other ones kind of were challenging in a way. And then there was orange, and orange was like, no, it's okay. I'm not here to, challenge you or call you to do anything different. It's okay the way it is. Yeah, I liked orange. So that was the rainbow sequence. I have a picture from my daughter of a rainbow. Beautiful. Yeah, I wanted my son to listen in on this, but he kind of got a better offer from his mum to go shopping. So, that took him out of that one, but he'll get his chance. Violet was beautiful, vibration raising, super powerful. Yep, it was. The violet and the purple, the silver and the pearl, they were something else. Shannon had a neighbor's dog barking non-stop through the purple. He stopped and a peace came over me. Great. Yellow was warm. I like yellow. Yellow was very happy and bubbly, and like it was really springtime. Everything starts blossoming and jumping around. At least that's, yeah. That's how I experienced it. Beautiful. Great. Awesome, guys. Well, what else did I want to share? Was there any messages I wanted to share on that? It was, for me, it was just very important to make life simple. That was a big message for me. Just wherever there isn't simplicity, there isn't self-love. So be very careful to look wherever there's not simplicity, to bring simplicity into that space. That was a big one for me. I'm sure many of you guys could take that one home. If you've got complexity in life, time to make it simple. Okay, that nearly brings us to a completion. I just want to say it was an absolute pleasure, and we got some good support from you guys to do this. And I would like to keep doing free webinars with you guys every month. The next one I have planned is all about eliminating stress. God knows I've had enough to last many lifetimes, and no doubt many of you have experienced more than your fair share of stress as well. So we're going to look at something really interesting there about where stress comes from and how we can eliminate it. So that's going to be in November. Who wants to be part of that? Anyone? Stress? Eliminate stress? Mean anything? Great. So we're going to be looking at that. You're going to love that one. So just keep an eye out for the emails that we send out about the upcoming free webinars. And if you're not on our database and you want to get invitations to the free webinars, please go to danielanswers.com. There is a subscribe button. That will mean you get invited to all of them. So if you're new and you haven't really met us much before and you want to keep coming along, please come to that. Which brings me to a beautiful segue to a word from our sponsor, being the new website that's just gone live this week, danielanswers.com. And that is what's making these events possible. So please go to that website, check it out today. It is there for you, and I am there for you if you guys need help. If you need your biggest questions answered, if there's a blockage you're unable to get through, if there's some truth that you need to clear something, if you need help in any way, whatever area of life, please, that's what it's there for. So we have UI and Sonia teaching people how to do things and me answering questions. We've got this beautiful balance. So that's danielanswers.com, and check that out until we meet again, which will be either in a session where you're asking me a question or at our next free webinar. And I look forward to catching up with everyone again. And please feel free, tell your friends to go and subscribe so they can come to these free webinars. The more support I'm feeling from you guys with these webinars and with danielanswers.com, the more I'll keep running them. So keep supporting, and I'll keep coming to the table and keep sharing all these amazing things. And I'm really excited to share with you how to eliminate stress next month. That is a very powerful one. I've already written that and looked at that and gotten all the guidance and insights from that. So I'm looking forward to sharing it. All right, everyone. So on that note, have a wonderful rest of your day or evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. And it's been my pleasure. So until we see each other again soon, farewell. Lots of love. You're welcome. You're welcome. I will even unmute you so I get to hear all your goodbyes before where's that button gone? No, not working for me today. Where's the unmute button gone? Anyway, lots of love to everyone. Hey, Tamara, there's Tamara. I hadn't seen her before. There she is. See you, Ash and Pronab, Shannon, Mega, Tim, Harold. And for those of you who don't know yet and heard about Ben being in hospital, he is now out of hospital, Very exciting news. We're very happy with that. Got a lot of healing from all of you. So that's great. Awesome. All right, we'll see you guys all soon. All right, check out the new website, Daniel Answers, and we'll see you guys when we see you. Lots of love. Bye-bye.